What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, coming back to the Warning. Yes, indeed, the Warning Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Star G, and this is actually Star G's prioritized request for the month of March for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Star G. Hope you enjoy the show. Star G wanted to see me react to this. It is the Warning with a live performance. Please remember that part. It is a live performance of a song called Narcisista. Now, have I heard this song before? Yes. Full disclosure, yes I have. I've heard this song several times. I've reacted to the song on the channel. I have seen them perform this in person, live, a couple of times. And I have listened to this song multiple times on my own. It is actually, admittedly, one of my favorite songs by The Warning. I love the message of the song. I love the reason they wrote the song and the reason they performed the song to basically give a great, big, huge middle finger to all of those critics who are saying that, you know, they lost touch with their roots and, you know, they're being so disrespectful by not singing their songs in Spanish and all this other gobbledygook garbage nonsense. They basically wrote this song as a giant middle finger to all those people, and yes, I applaud that. Applaud those girls for that reason. Just for that reason alone, I love the song. So I'm doing this reaction for the live performance only, okay? So full disclosure, like I've made it pretty abundantly clear by now, I've heard the song before, so I can't take the song itself into account here. I will be basing my reaction, my evaluation, and my score completely on the live performance, the visuals, what we see, not so much about what we hear. I will take how well they play the song into account since it is a live show, but it's going to be very little, like maybe 2% of the score will be accounted for how well they play the song. 98% of the score is going to be based on what we see. Stage presence, stage energy, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production, if there's production. I don't know if there is or not. You know, that's what we're going to be reacting to here and evaluating and scoring. So please, please, please keep that in mind. Let's see. This was posted by The Warning. No surprise there. And the video has 379,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Warning, Narcisista, live at Teatro Metropolitan CDMX 08/29/2020. So, August 29th, 2022, I think. Pretty sure. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this. Ok, Ciudad de México. Quiero que todos griten muy fuerte por nuestro querido amigo Beto Ramos.
Who's that on the drums? So wait, is Pal coming out to the front? Oh, good for her. That's awesome.
Dicen que hay que rezar por mí. Tan preocupados, pero no veo que estén rezando tanto. No es para tanto. Dejen ya sus vicios, aléjense de mí. Critíquenme un poco más. Me encuentro entre
I don't need to see any more. I honestly, I don't need to watch any more of this. I really don't. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful to the ladies. As a matter of fact, the reason I'm saying I don't need to watch any more is they've already checked off every single box. Within the first less than minute and a half, they've already checked off every single box. You don't believe me? Let's go down the list. Stage presence, check, pretty much from the beginning. And when Pal comes out to the front, it gets even more. Stage energy, check. She takes off like a fireball when the song fully kicks in. Before that, though, both Danny and Ale moving around the stage already. Yes, it was kind of casual, but they're still moving around, still creating kinetic energy. It's there, it's being made, it's physics 101. So yes, stage energy, check. Stage interaction, check, check, check. Soon as Pal took off, she runs over to the stage left, and what happens? What does she do? What does she do? What does she do? She starts rocking out with Danny. Check. Next. Crowd interaction, pretty much from the beginning. As soon as Pal came out to the front, what was she doing? Interacting with the crowd. Check. Showmanship. Again, Pal coming out to the front, being a front woman. Check. Check that box. We're done. We're done. We don't need to watch anymore. We can stop right now. We can honestly stop right now. And they would be safe. They would be safe. They would get a positive score no matter what. But since we're here, and we got another 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go. And hey, I'm not doing anything. I don't know about you guys, but I'm stuck wearing this. So there's not really a whole lot I can do anyway. You know, just for laughs, just for giggles, just for the sake of curiosity. Let's see what else they got. I want to headbang so bad. I know this looks stupid, but I don't care.
No le veo el punto a pretender, no intento más, porque yo ya sé. Detrás de las cortinas ellos siguen hablando, buenas intenciones siempre salen sobrando. No crean que me engañas con estas. Porque tú
drummer. He has some nice fills in there. Who is that guy? Freeze. I hate pausing in the middle of a solo, but guys, I have to. Look, two of my biggest arguments that I made when I did my reaction to that song 23. I got a lot of heat because I made a couple of comments that people didn't like. But here's the funny thing. People may not like the fact that I made those comments, but I made those comments for very specific reasons. I made the comments that when Danny is soloing or doing some sort of a lead line, doesn't matter if it's a full-blown guitar solo or if she's just playing a lead line for 4 measures, where should she be? Front and center. And I stand by that. I absolutely stand by that. Why? Because look where Danny is right now. Shouldn't have done that. that hurt a little bit. But there's my argument right there. Where is she? Front and center, playing a guitar solo, so she's fully capable. So I don't understand why these people are attacking me for saying what she's doing right now. Why didn't she do it in another song? Oh, because they don't want to take the spotlight away from Pow, who's in the center. Yeah, you're right. Pow's in the center in the back, playing the drums. On a riser. Look, Danny could have come up to the very front of the stage, front and center, and soloed. You still would have seen Pow back there. Why? Because she's elevated. Anyway, moving on. Danny comes front and center, playing guitar solo. What's going on behind her? Oh, not much. Just Pow interacting with Ale in the center. So Ale left her little cubicle. Ale left her little 5x5 square, and she moved directly into the center in front of the drums. Huh? Now, again, going back to that 23 reaction, didn't I say, something to the effect of, boy, it sure would be nice if Danny and Ale came together in the center and interacted with each other. Yeah, I'd be in front of Pow. But again, Pow is elevated on a drum riser. I don't care how tall Ale gets. She is never going to be 10 feet tall. She will never, while standing in front of Pow on a drum riser, block everybody's view of Pow. Because there's no way Ale is going to be 10 feet tall. And when Pow is on a 4-foot high drum riser, there's no way you're going to block the view of the crowd from her. And yet, here we are in this video, in this live performance. Ale's doing exactly what I was hoping she would have done in 23. She left her little 5x5 square and she went right in front of the drums to interact with Pow behind Danny, who is front and center playing a guitar solo. They are literally doing every single thing I wish they had done in 23. Yet, I got so much heat and so much criticism from all those Warning Army fans, those Warning Army fanatics who sat there and cast hate upon me for asking them to do exactly what they're doing in this video. And I'll bet you those same fanatics are going to come in the comments here and they're going to have the gall, they're going to have the audacity they're going to have the cringe to sit here now and after criticizing me in that 23 video, now they're going to come into this video and they're going to agree with me, and not just agree with me, praise me. Oh, David, you see the light. You see what we all see. You're finally acknowledging what they're capable of. No, I've been acknowledging what they're capable of this whole time. I just have the guts to call them out when they don't do it. So don't you dare. Don't you dare. If you were in the 23 comments criticizing me, don't you dare go in the comments of this video and agree with me. Don't you dare come at me with praise. The only thing you're allowed to do is suck it up and apologize. That's the only thing I want to hear from all those people who had the gall and the audacity to criticize me in that 23 video. Don't you dare come in this video and praise me now, you hypocrites. Don't you dare. Now, if you weren't one of those people in the 23 video who are criticizing me and attacking me, then that's fine. You can say whatever you want in these comments. You want to agree with me? Great. You don't want to agree with me? That's fine too. It's all good. I'm talking directly to the people who had the audacity to attack me, unfoundedly attack me in that 23 video when they're doing exactly right here in this video what I was asking them to do in that 23 video. I want to see how many hypocrites we have. I would love to see it. I want to see how many of those people who attacked me in the 23 video come into this video in the comments and try to agree with me. Try to put praise on me. I dare you. I dare you. Because I will call you out in the comments. I read every single comment, folks. I got nothing better to do. So believe me, if I catch you in the comments of this video, praising me, agreeing with me, when you attacked me in the 23 video, you better believe I'm going to come down on you in the comments. Oh, absolutely I am. And I will do it venomously. Anyway, I love seeing what I'm seeing here. They're doing everything I look for in a live performance. Danny coming out to the front, soloing in the center of the stage. Behind her, you got Pau and Ale right behind her in front of the drums, interacting with each other and rocking out, having a good time, showing that stage energy, showing that solidarity, showing that camaraderie by interacting with each other and having a good time. I love every single thing I'm seeing in this performance. I would love to see this level all the time. I would love to see it. This is an outstanding live performance. Let's keep going, shall we? And now Pau interacts with Danny. Right in front of the drums. I love it. And I love the fact that they let the crowd have the last word. Who? Wait, who? I don't know who that is. Someone in the comments has got to fill me in. Oh, they use that as the last song? So that was the last song of the show. Or it was the quote unquote last song of the show, and then the crowd makes a bunch of noise and they come out and do some encores. Yeah, it's one of the two. If I was a betting man, I would say it was the last song, and then, they'll come out and do a couple more. That'd be my guess, just because of the way they left the stage. Wow. There's not a lot to talk about. I've already said everything I need to say. So, do I need to get my thoughts together? No, I really don't. I think I got everything I needed to say out. So we'll just transfer over. We'll just do the old transition over. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was The Warning with a live performance. Please keep those two words in mind. A live performance of their song, Narcisista. This was a request from Star G, and this was actually Star G's prioritized request for the month of March for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Star G. I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, before I give my score, I'm just going to say this one more time, and I'm really hoping that everybody listens very carefully. I have done a reaction to this song before, way back at the beginning of the channel. I have also reacted to this song, and I didn't do a reaction. I think I've only done one actual reaction to the song, but I've seen them perform the song several times in person, and I have also listened to the song multiple times on my own. Admittedly, this is one of my favorite songs by The Warning, and the reason for it, very simply, is the message of the song. The whole reason they wrote the song in the first place, to give a big old double finger salute to all of those critics who had the audacity to criticize the girls for, disparaging their heritage and, putting their heritage aside and selling out and not singing songs in Spanish and, all this other stuff, all this other nonsense. Look, music is music. It really doesn't matter what language you sing it in, okay? They want to choose to sing the songs in English, let them, then they'll sing it in English, They're having success, they're having fun, and they're doing it their way. So, to all those critics, the big old double middle finger salute with this song, Narcisista. I love this song for that reason. It honestly is one of my top 10 favorite songs from The Warning, without question. Not only that, but it sounds good. It's got a nice groove. It's got great energy. I love the halftime feel and the breakdown with the in the chorus when it goes into that halftime feel. I love everything about the song. Okay. Having said that, I can't take the song into account because I've already done a reaction to it. I'm very familiar with the song. I'm very well versed in the song, so I cannot take the song into account for the purpose of this reaction, this evaluation, and the scoring. I am basing my evaluation of my score completely on the merits of the visuals, the live show, okay? So please keep that in mind. The song has absolutely nothing to do with this. The songwriting has absolutely nothing to do with this. The message of the song has absolutely nothing to do with this. It is all completely based around the live visuals, okay? So when I give my score, please keep that in mind. Now, having said that, get ready to have your minds blown. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that live performance, I don't have a choice. I'm going to give that a 9.4. Yep, 9.4. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this live performance deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 9.4. What does that mean? Well, a 9.4 would translate to an outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating because overall, This was one of the best live performances I think I've ever seen The Warning do. I was absolutely impressed. I thought they did an outstanding and amazing job with this live performance. It would also get 5 out of 5 stars and an A+ letter grade. Yeah, you heard that right. So there you go, a 9.4, an outstanding, amazing, impressive score. 5 out of 5 stars and an A+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Ha! So glad you asked. I was not kidding when I stopped the video at 1:20 and said I really didn't need to see anymore. I really didn't. They had covered all 5 checkboxes, and we went down. We went down all 5 of them. We had all 5 checkboxes checked within less than 1.5 minutes. We covered stage presence, stage energy, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship. Okay, production. If I'm being honest, the production, very limited to lights. But I do believe the lights were designed to go with the song. There were a number of points where the lights would go off, and then right on the downbeat, the lights were right there, came back on right on the downbeat of 1. So I do believe the light show was designed. So does that count as production? Yes, it does. It's a light check, but it is still a check nonetheless. Now, having said that, at 1:20, I was already high 7s, low 8s. I had already seen everything I needed to see. But I'm a big, firm believer in sharpening the saw. Okay, great. You had crowd interaction once. And that's nice. It's good. You got the check. Cool. Now, what's more impressive to me? A band that comes out and interacts with the crowd once, or a band that comes out and interacts with the crowd, 4, 5, 6 times, Every time they come out and they resharpen the saw, their stock goes up a little bit more. So every time they would interact with each other, the score went up a little bit more. Every time they interacted with the crowd, the score went up a little bit more. Every time they put on the good showmanship, the score went up a little bit more. Every time they demonstrated a nice amount of stage energy, the score went up a little bit more. And over time, over the course of the remaining 3 minutes and 44 seconds that were left, they went from like an 8.2, 8.3, all the way up to a 9.4 because they kept coming back and re-sharpening that saw. They never let it go dull. They kept coming back and hitting those check marks over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That is why I am giving their live visual performance a 9.4. They kept coming back. They kept reigniting the stage energy. They kept interacting with each other. Good Lord, there were 3 specific times that they interacted with each other. So, that's more than you typically see in any one song. You usually don't see when it comes to The Warning. Let's be honest here. There have been a number of times on the channel where we've had live performances of them, and there's been 0 stage interaction. So seeing 3 separate instances in one song? Yeah, absolutely I'm impressed by that. Absolutely I was amazed by that. I wish we would see that more often in every song. I wish, because, I don't know, just once? Like per song, just once? It'd be great, I know, listen, I know I went off in the middle. I know I did. I know I went off on a complete tangent. And I know I came off as harsh. But you know what? Quite frankly, I don't care. I think it's absolutely deserved. The way that certain individuals decided to come off and attack me in the comments on that 23 video, I feel absolutely vindicated. Now that I see everything I was hoping to see and everything I mentioned in that 23 video, we saw happen in this video. So all those people who said they don't need to do that, they shouldn't do that, how dare you suggest they do that? Well, guess what? They did it right here in this performance. So while The Warning may have written this song as a big old double middle finger salute to all of their critics, I am taking this video as a great opportunity to give a big double middle finger salute to all of those people who decided to attack me in that 23 video. So for those people that decided to attack me and say, oh, how dare you suggest that they do that? How dare you suggest that they overshadow POW? How dare you suggest they go in front of POW and take away from POW? Guess what? You can imagine which fingers are going up right now, and I'm pointing them directly at you. Only reason I'm not doing it, I know there are kids that watch this show, and I'm not gonna stoop to that level. But yeah, oh yeah, check those fingers out. All those people who decided to criticize me. Yeah, that's for you. And like I said earlier, all those people who were criticizing me and attacking me in the 23 video, you better not say a single word in the comments down below, other than maybe apologizing.
Apologize!
I'm just not gonna handle it. I'm not gonna take it. Oh yeah, and trust me, if you even try to agree with me and sing my praises now, you hypocrites, I will call you out in the comments. Absolutely.
You freaks!
I will lambaste you in the comments. Can't wait to see how this goes. Anyway, no, this was a fantastic visual live performance. It was great to see POW come out from behind the drums. I've said this before, I'll say it again. She could be a great front woman if she wanted to be. Obviously, Danny's the front woman of the band. She has a rock attitude and a rock voice. POW, however, also demonstrates a great rock voice. So I'm not saying POW should be the front woman. I am not saying that. All I'm saying is down the road, if POW ever wants to do her own little solo project and she wants to be the front woman, more power to her. I could absolutely get behind it. But no, I am not suggesting POW should become the new front woman of The Warning. I am not saying that. Okay, I think Danny really likes the role that she's in, and I think POW's very comfortable letting Danny have that role. So anyway, 9.4 for this live performance. Absolutely, without question and without hesitation, I am giving that score to this live performance. That's where we're at, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 9.4, which is an outstanding, amazing, impressive scale rating. 5 out of 5 stars and an A+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.